Hey everyone, I'm Danielle Whitford. I am the founder of Dedication Nation, 2015 premier team ranked in the top 0.1% of the entire Beachbody network. I'm a 3-star diamond coach and a resident mom boss. I just wanted to take a quick minute to share my story with you guys. I want to share what brought me to coaching and why this opportunity is just so incredible. So I'm going to take you back a little bit. I am the mom of 2 little girls, but before they existed, I swore up and down that I would never want to be a stay-at-home mom. I was all about working in corporate. I was going for my MBA while I was pregnant with my firstborn daughter, Lily, and it just didn't seem like something I would ever want to do. Well, Lily entered this world in December of 2011, and everything changed. Everything. And more than just, yes, there's diapers, and now there's, breastfeeding, and I have to figure out how the swing works. Like, beyond all of that, my priorities totally shifted. I desperately wanted to be home with her. And the worst part was that, Zach and I had a life, my husband Zach, and I had a life where it just was not feasible for me to stay home with her. Like, it was just not in the cards. We were living with my in-laws, with Zach's parents, who I adore, but we were living with them because we couldn't afford to live on our own. And we just had a baby. Like, me quitting my job was just not an option. So 2-income household, not an option. In the meantime, I had found health and fitness actually after Lily was born. It was the first time in my life that I really was going for being healthy. Like, I really cared. And I got really passionate about it. I'm not a health and fitness professional. Like, I'm gonna be really clear with you. I'm not a health and fitness professional. It's not my background. Growing up, that was not my background. And I'll share my personal transformation story in a whole nother video for you guys. But that wasn't me, but it was becoming who I was. Like, I was really passionate about it. My career, I was in corporate purchasing. It was not anything related to that, something completely different. So Lily was born. I wanted to stay home with her. I was becoming passionate about health and fitness, but I didn't want to take on more debt to go to school. I didn't want to take a huge pay cut because, like I said, we were already in a huge amount of debt. Like, it just didn't seem like it was in the cards. So while I was getting healthy, I'd done all sorts of other things. I'd done gym, I'd done Weight Watchers, I had personal trainer, like, I'd done all that stuff. And I had plateaued for a really long time. And I actually found Beachbody because I posted something on my personal page just saying, hey, what is this Shakeology Beachbody business? Like, what is this? Is it legit? Like, I don't know. And I was connected with my mentor in upline, Elizabeth Hartke. And she got me hooked up with T25 and Shakeology. I got off my plateau in like a few weeks. It was awesome. And then I got pregnant, and I kind of put the idea of the coaching opportunity on the back burner. She had brought it up to me. I was like kind of sort of toying with the idea. Like, I coached here and there, but I didn't really believe in the opportunity. I just kind of was like, yeah, this isn't real. Like, there's no way that this is going to help me do anything in my life. Maybe earn a couple $100, sure, but like, it's not going to change my life. So I found out I was pregnant with Valerie in October of 2013. I had found Beachbody July of that year. And so I kind of just put it on the back burner. I was like, okay, that's not going to happen. And I actually submitted my cancellation form with the intent that I was going to come back. That, like, okay, well, I won't do it now, and I'll just wait until I'm done having a baby and I have a transformation story. Because you think, that coaches have to have this amazing transformation story, which is one of the myths we're going to talk about actually this week. But I submitted my cancellation form. Liz reached out to me and was just like, hey, what's going on? And said she supported me no matter what I choose. And she's like, but you don't understand the power of your story. She's like, you don't understand what this can do for your life. And I didn't. Like, I really didn't. But I was for my cancellation form. I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just hang out until the baby's born. So I hung out November, December, January of 2014. Everything kind of shifted. In the meantime, I had been watching my coach. I had been watching her team. I had been watching other amazing coaches. I had just kind of stalking them on Facebook. I'm like, gosh, they're really living the dream. Like, this can't be real. Like, they have to be lying. Like, this can't be real. January 2014. I live in Wisconsin, so it gets really, really, really cold here. Like negative 30-degree wind chills, really cold. And sometimes they close schools. So this particular year, it was super cold, and the schools closed. My daughter's daycare was attached to the school district that way, so her daycare was closed, and so I had to stay home with her. I had that capability at my job of taking a laptop home, taking a cell phone, and working from home. So I was, not mom of the year that year because I, sat her in front of the iPad and TV and got my work done. But then I went back to work after not missing a beat and was reprimanded for missing work. I only get 2 sick days. I only got 2 sick days. I only got 10 days of vacation. I used up those 2 sick days in like 2 weeks. Because when your kid's in daycare, they get exposed to all sorts of really fun germs. And then they can't go to daycare. So, a 2-year-old really can't be home by themselves. So I felt like it was like this total light bulb moment. Like, there has to be a better way. I'm pregnant with my second. It's not going to get any easier. This is not going to get better. It's going to get worse. Like, and I should be happy about how my life is changing. I should be happy about how my family is growing. And I was terrified. So I prayed on it. I don't know if you're a praying type, but I am. And I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. And I was like, there has to be a better way. I have to figure this out. We need to go live on our own. We need to get out of debt. I need to be home with my kids. Like, it has to be a better way. And I swear, like, the next 2 days, like, my newsfeed was just flooded with coaches and their incredible stories. I was like, gosh, it's right in front of me. Like, it's literally staring me in the face. So January 21st, 2014, I messaged Elizabeth and I said, okay, I'm in. Let's do this. Like, I don't know what it's going to look like. I'm pregnant. I'm still overweight. I haven't seen my full transformation yet. I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm going to figure it out and we're going to do it. And we did. I mean, I went running because I'm like, this is going to happen. I set a goal on that date, that 1 year from then. So my goal was January 21st, 2015, that I would be leaving my job to be home with my kids. And it was actually January 28th, 2015 that I gave my 2-week notice. So as of, I think February 9th was my last day. So February 10th, 2015, I was home with my kids. So this opportunity has completely changed my life. Like, and I'm not saying that just to be another cliche phrase. Like, I'm not saying that just to, feed you a line and try to convince you to join. Like, honestly, this is going to sound bad, but I don't care if you join. It's your decision. Like, it's totally on you. You have to decide if this is going to work for you. But I'm telling you, from my perspective, this opportunity is it. Like, it has changed everything. I'm home with my kids. I am surrounded by the most positive group of people all the time. It's incredible. I worked in corporate environments that were just suffocatingly negative, like so awful and so negative and so gossipy and just awful. And I am surrounded by the best people now, like the most positive people. It's incredible. I get to work with people who want to change their lives, who are setting out to change the world. Like, that is incredible. I get to see people go through physical transformations. And it's not even just the physical. Even more than that, they're going through mental and emotional, personal transformations. They're building their confidence. Like that, there's nothing like that. Getting a message, waking up to a message that says, thank you so much for getting me started. I have never felt this good. Like, do you realize how good that feels? Like, that is incredible. And I get to do that every single day. Like, that just, to me, I would never do anything else. Like, this is incredible. I have seen so many changes in this business. In myself because of this business. I have more confidence. I am a much happier, more fulfilled person. I'm passionate about something. And the funny thing is that, like, 4 years ago, if you told me that, in 4 years you'd be a health and fitness coach and you'd be, changing lives and you'd be working out and liking it, and I would have just laughed in your face because there's no way that version of me would have ever believed you. But here we are. And again, I'm not a health and fitness professional. I'm still not at my goal weight. I had a pregnancy, I ups and downs, everyone does. But the goal for me is to keep progressing, is to keep working on myself, and keep sharing my story, because my story is so much bigger than the physical transformation. And it will be for you too if you decide to go after this opportunity. So that's my story. That's my journey. You're going to hear a lot more from a lot of different coaches in this what is coaching kind of thing. And just be really open to asking questions. Go into it really with a really big open mind, and just get all of it out on the table, because that's the only way you're going to make a decision, and you're going to make the right decision. Is that, you know, like, is this a fit for you and your family? The only way to know that is to get all of your questions answered, and to hear from other people who are actually doing it. So I'm so excited that you're here. If you have any questions about my story or my journey, please just post in the comments, and we'll definitely cover it on Tuesday night. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye.